Right, Scraft fans, I have got a round 3 game here for you. This is Xeminus versus Cadesius. Cadesius playing Protoss here in the bottom right, Xeminus playing Zergluk up in the top left. So I am, I'm keen to see what happens here. Cadesius, previously from Cadesius, you know, we've seen a lot of cannons and stuff like that, but I think he has improved a lot. And I don't think he plays that style so much anymore, but he does quite like to mix in a cheese. Speaking of which, Xeminus here just scouting perhaps with this worker, but you know, Zerg don't tend to give up a worker for purposes of scouting. It's not generally the done thing, especially playing against Protoss. You don't really need to get inside your opponent's base and look around when you're against Protoss. All you really need to do is check around your own base to make sure that there isn't really a proxy or anything like that. But look, it's a proxy hatch. This is, oh man, this could be nasty. Now, have a look at the positioning of this from Cadesius' point of view. He's not going to get to see this for a long time, and even if he sends a worker across the map to scout, the worker will take the shortest path and may not see that. I just don't know. The worker will be heading down here, so may or may not catch a glimpse of that. But as yet, no sign of a worker scout from Cadesius. So 2 gas finished up, but nothing in the gas as yet. Second gateway comes down just before the side core. Looks like Xeminus is going all in with this. He's sending a second worker across, and if you're going to do a proxy hatch build, I'd very much recommend that. In fact, generally I send 2, possibly slightly later than this one has arrived. I send 2 workers across. Oh, there we go. I sent 2 workers across so that as soon as this finishes up and the creep appears, you can drop 2 spine crawlers onto that creep. And it's a very strong play. He's gone gasless at home, and I noticed no queen in production. I'm not sure about that. I'd like to see the queen being built. What you'll certainly want to do is start a queen here, because queens are strong units. Oh well, now the jig is up, and this zealot is going to help a great deal. So that one gets cancelled. He is working away on the second spine crawler. Should be able to get the cancel on all of these spine crawlers, to be honest. Xeminus though manages to, you do want to turn around and take these lings out. There's no problem with that. Kill the lings first, and then go back to mauling that. But what's happening here? He's supply blocked. Look, he's supply blocked. There's no pylon in production. This is a disaster. Cadesius, come on. You need the pylon. You need to get the pylon done, and you need to build it here to stop the lings getting into your base. Oh, Cadesius, no. You had this. You saw the proxy in time to prevent it. You had the zealot out, but this is not looking favourable. That supply block is tragic. Now the gateways are unpowered as well. The lings are in the base. He's pulled the workers, but I fear it's too late. So this is, you know, I think he is going to get these lings. He has got a full surround on them. There's no escape for the lings, so he does clear them all up. But there's no pylon. He hasn't dropped the pylon. Has he got enough money? He's got bags of money, but he hasn't dropped the pylon. The queens are coming in. This is going to be GG. You know, there's no way back. So let's have a quick. Let's have a quick recap of what we've seen. The proxy hatch is a potent cheese for sure, but it's a potent cheese to be sure. There's this like smack talk going on. What the hell, man? You didn't let me change. So presumably you wanted to change rest or something in place, something different, and Cadesius wouldn't let him. I don't know. I think Cadesius had opportunity to beat that. He saw that it was there. The zealot was down. I think at that moment I'd have probably pulled some workers and made sure I kept the zealot alive. Pulled the worker to pull a handful of workers so that, you know, anything that's popping out you can surround and contain. The other thing I'd have probably done was drop a pylon to actually fully wall in would have been a good move so that the Lynx couldn't get up. But anyway, that is the end of game 1. So pretty cheesy, but not the way around we might have expected. Xeminus with the absolute all-in look, still no gas, no queen in the main, just absolutely goes for it and catches Cadesius out. So he is 1 game up. GG.